We're going to eliminate all those unnecessary baggage friends that we shouldn't even have. Friends that every time you take a step forward, they get jealous and they whisper in your ears and you take 10 steps back. Show me your friend and I'll tell you who you are. Hello divas, it's your girl Grace and welcome to another episode of Styling with Grace. So today's topic is focusing on things to avoid in 2025 when it comes to your fashion. And I, as usual, have made a list. So I will be referencing my list so that I don't miss anything. So without further ado, let's jump into it, divas. So the first thing on my list, divas, to avoid in 2025 is do not follow fashion trends. Avoid fashion trends in 2025 because you follow fashion trends and you waste money. You keep buying the in thing, you spend so much money on it, and then the trend fades out. And guess what? Even when you buy those trends, what do you keep reaching for in your wardrobe? Not the trendy stuff. You reach for your classics, your basics. That's what you keep reaching for. So in 2025, my advice to you is to avoid following trends. I'm not saying that you can't pick one or two pieces from the trends and then incorporate it into your wardrobe, but what I'm saying is avoid complete reliance on the trends. Oh, this is out and this is in. Ooh, I must rush and go and get that thing that's in. No, that's just a waste of money, and you know, that is what I call downward investments. The second thing on my list, which kind of is a spill-off from number one, is hold on to your classics. Hold on to your classics, because every year you hear, oh, this is out and this is in, and then you quickly get rid of your classics or whatever it is that you tend to reach out for the most in your wardrobe. Out it goes through the window and in comes a trendy item. No, we're not doing that in 2025. In 2025, we are holding on to our classics because they serve us year in and year out. So in 2025, do not get rid of your classics. Hold on to your classics, divas. All right. And the next one, which is a spill-off of number two that I just spoke about, is invest in more classics. Rather than rushing out to buy the trends, why don't you invest in more classics? Because those classics, like I said, they serve you. So those are the things that you want to invest in. So look at your wardrobe. Is there something that you're lacking, or is there a blazer or whatever that you feel that, okay, it's seen better days, it's time for me to change it? Invest in those kind of pieces rather than focusing so much on what is trending now and oh my god, I must get it. We're not doing that in 2025. Invest in more classics, divas. On to the next. Number 4 on my list is define your own style and stick to it. In 2025, we are not going to be following every trend. We're not going to be following people. You're going to define your own style. What is it that suits you the most? What is it that suits your body shape the most? And if you don't know, go and have a look at my video, which I will link here. Now I'm pointing here, it might be here depending on, you know, whichever side is most suitable when I'm editing my videos, but just look up here somewhere and you will find that video. So identify your body shape, what suits you, and also what are the things that you reach out for the most. Are they your classics? Are they the trendy items? Are you more of a typical fashion girly that, you know, head to toe, you know, she doesn't fit the status quo? What are those items you reach out for the most? Whatever it is that you reach out, because sometimes you have a wardrobe full of clothes, but you keep reaching out for the same things. Now, I am not so much of a trend girl. I like my classics, and I find myself reaching out for those more than anything else. So identify your style and stick with it, divas. Number 5 on my list is love yourself regardless of what you wear, i.e. be comfortable in your own skin, because no matter how polished you think you look, no matter how expensive your clothing item is, if you don't feel good about yourself, those clothes will not look good on you, because You are a reflection of what's going on the inside of you. The way you carry yourself would always show what is going on inside of you. Don't be one of those ladies that are, just walking up and down bitter and lashing out at everyone else just because they have something that they're dealing with in their own life. So they dress, they look so nice, they look so beautiful, but on the inside they are so ugly. That's because they do not love themselves. And if you don't love yourself, how can you expect others to love you? They can only do so much. Because if you're not lovable, well, it's going to be hard for other people to love you. If you're dishing out dirt and being nasty to other people, how then do they love you back? Yes, they may love you as a human being, but they will avoid you like a plague, because nobody likes a horrible person just picking on them and saying horrible things to them. So divas, it is very important for you to love yourself first. It is very important for you to love yourself first, because no matter what you're wearing, it can never mask the fact that you don't actually like yourself. All right, divas, on to the next. The next thing on my list is dress with class, divas. Dress with class. Don't be a walking billboard for fashion brands. Yes, I do like the odd brand myself. Of course, I'll be lying if I say I don't, and I will be lying if I say that I haven't invested in 1 or 2, 3 or 4, but they serve me. These are things that I pick over and over and over. They are the classics that I always reach for. And they don't have to be covered in logos. You don't have to be a walking board for these fashion trends. You don't have to wear Fendi head to toe or Gucci head to toe, and it has to show Gucci, Fendi. No. That's classless. Is that a word? You get my drift. We want to step out classy. Because it's not about wearing a designer. It's about wearing it right. Wearing the right clothing for your body shape, sticking to what suits you, what you love, and wearing it in a classy manner. It's not about what you buy, or it's not about the brands. It's about buying quality pieces. And the next thing on my list is avoid fast fashion. Now, I know, divas, I know it's easy to rush out and get the next trendy item from the fast fashion. I'm not going to mention any brand, because I'm not here to put down brands, not at all. They've worked so hard to get to where they are. I would never put down a brand, because they started from somewhere, and I would like to have something similar. So why would I put what you wish for yourself? Then you can't hate others for having it. Do you understand? So I would never mention certain brands, but what I'm saying is that do not stop investing in fast fashion. Things that you wear once or twice, you wash it, and then that's the end of it. That's a waste of money. Why don't you invest in quality pieces that will serve you? They don't have to be expensive. There are some high street brands that sell real quality stuff. You just have to pay that tiny bit more, and you get yourself a nice, good quality blazer, a nice, good quality pair of trousers, good quality dress. It's okay if, for example, if you must get that trendy item and you don't want to pay top dollar for it, then maybe for that item you can just get a nice cheapy one from one of those fast fashion brands. But don't make that a habit that everything I get would be fast fashion, and so you're just recycling. You wear this once, you throw it away, you go and buy another one. No, that's not good. That's downward investment. So rather than investing in those fast fashion, put a bit more aside and get something that will serve you, something of greater quality that you would wear year after year, and it would still retain its quality. Less is more. In 2025, divas, less is more. You don't have to wear your whole wardrobe. I am a sucker for layering. I do love good, well put together, layered aesthetic outfit. You know what I mean, divas. Sometimes my grammar is not grammaring, but you know what I mean. But that doesn't mean you wear everything all together. Less is more. And this applies to your makeup, the outfits, your jewelry, your accessories. Balance. I like accessories. I always say that, and as you can see, I do love my accessories, and I don't always follow the rules, but I'm always mindful of the fact that, Grace, you're doing too much, you need to stop now, that's a bit much. Sometimes I damn the consequences and I wear what I want, but that's once in a while. I know when it's too much. So just know, be able to assess whether you're doing too much or not, especially in 2025. You don't want to be walking around like a clown, right? Everything is on your face, every color. You got this cut crease and that cut crease. Too much, too much. Let's reduce that in 2025. On to the next, divas. Now, this is an appeal. This next one is an appeal. Please avoid overly revealing outfits in 2025. It's not necessary. It is not necessary. Remember, I said less is more, but I didn't mean that you should wear less outfits like a tiny hot pan and you know, a bralette, and you're out and about, especially in the summer. No, it's not necessary. Leave something to the imagination, because who are you doing it for? Are you wearing the clothes for yourself, or are you wearing it to attract a man? Are you wearing it for the girls to envy, the buddy yaddy yaddy? You know, who are you doing it for? Because if you're doing it for the brothers, you are sending out the wrong signal, sister. And take it from me, I'm a big sister, trust me. I know, I have lived, so I know, okay? It's not worth it. Like I said, I do mentor young adults, and these are some of the things I tell them. Do not go out wearing overly revealing outfits, because you will attract the wrong kind of man. Men are attracted to these things not because they see you and they think, oh, wife material, really love her, I want to make her my wife. No, they see everything spilling, and you know what they're thinking: hit and run. You don't want to be that. You don't want to be a victim of hit and run. It's not necessary. Step out classy, look good, you will attract the right kind of man. And apart from that, people will respect you more. When you put yourself together nicely, you can reveal. I'm not saying don't reveal. I mean, look at what I'm wearing today. You can see shoulders and, you know, but you don't have to show everything. The slits these days are up to the waist. I don't understand it. Yes, I'm a bit old school. In fact, I'm old school. Not a bit. I'm old school. But you don't have to reveal everything. You see these bridesmaids these days, all these Gen Z bridesmaids. Gen Z girls, don't come for me, I still love you. It's Auntie Grace dishing out the advice. But the slits are all the way to the waist. Why? We can see your panties when you sit down. And a lot of you girls don't even know how to sit down properly and cross your legs. You sit down and everything. Oh, come on, ladies. We are divas. Classy ones at that. Not trashy ones. We can do better in 2025. Do not wear overly revealing clothes in 2025. All right, my lovelies, on to the next. Use your accessories to elevate your wardrobe. In 2025, use your accessories to elevate your wardrobe. That is what your accessories are for. That is part of styling. Don't just throw on everything you have. So you want to wear 10 rings on one finger, and then you want to, you know, that gothic look. You want to make your eyes look so dark and scary that if a baby sees you, they burst into tears screaming for their mom and, you know, just scared for their life. Why? Let your accessories elevate. Use it to elevate your wardrobe. So wear the right bag. When you're wearing something that's maybe really dressed down, you can carry a nice bag to kind of elevate it. Your jewelry, you know how to use your jewelry. So for example, I'm wearing something that's exposing my shoulders, and so I'm wearing, and I like jewelry. On a normal day, I can leave, you know, because I'm wearing these big earrings because of the way my hair is, and the hair was down, but you know, I'm one of those, I just don't like hair on my face. So I packed it back yet again. I'm wearing a tiny, like a choker necklace, right? And I've got my earrings. Right? So they're not clashing. You see, that's how you do it. If you're wearing big earrings, either not wear anything on the neck or make it dainty. Do you see what I mean? So balance things out. If your trousers, for example, or your denim, you know, if it's too long, maybe wear a bit of a heel so that it's not dragging on the floor and looking untidy. And if it's not long enough, then maybe wear ballet pumps or trainers, any kind of flat. Don't go and wear heels on jumped up trousers. I've said this before. It's one of my pet peeves. It does not look good. Know how to use your accessories. Let me know in the comment box if you want me to dwell more on this, to do a deep dive on this one. I'll be quite happy to do that. All right, but I don't want this video to be too long, so on to the next divas. The next thing on my list is to avoid ill-fitting clothes. Yes, the oversized blazer, but it is done and dusted as far as I'm concerned. I don't think that trend is following us into 2025. In fact, I know it isn't. Now it's more fitted, streamlined, hourglass shaped blazers. That is what we're wearing in 2025. So get rid of your overly oversized blazers. Anything that's ill-fitting. So you're wearing an overly oversized blazer with extra baggy jeans that are too long for you, and you're wearing it with trainers and it's dragging on the floor. It just doesn't look nice. Balance, divas, balance. Okay? And then one thing I also say, you see overly ripped jeans, not in 2025. Not a good look. I've done it before, and that jeans, I tell you, I only wore it that one time, and every time I look at the picture I hate it, because I'm like, what were you thinking? I was trying to follow a trend. It wasn't me. After that day, I gave that denim away. I gave it to charity. You see my point? I'm talking from experience. Been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. So in 2025, let us avoid ill-fitting clothes. We want to look nice. We want to look, because when your clothes fit right, it gives you a more elevated look. It shouldn't be too big, and at the same time, it shouldn't be too tight. Because when it's too tight, it shows all the lumps and bumps, and it just doesn't sit right on you. Let our dressing be more elevated in 2025. All right, divas, because, well, you have to dress the way you want to be addressed. Now, I touched on this earlier, and basically what it is to keep your makeup and your hair subtle. The days of the cut crease eye is done and dusted. Nobody is wearing a cut crease eye in 2024, let alone 2025. Do not take that thing into 2025. Nice and subtle, okay? You don't have to wear too many colors on your eyes. Yet when I was younger, oh my, I would put those, layer them. Go and look at my old pictures. You'll see all sorts of colors, purple, blue, electric blue on my eyes. It was a vibe. But when I look at them now, I look ridiculous. That's the thing about trends, because trends is not just, it doesn't only apply to clothes, it applies to makeup looks, hairstyles. Remember the days of the beehive, when we used to wear the beehive? If you remember and you rock the beehive, drop it in the comment box. Let me know how many of my sisters are old enough to have rocked the beehive, because I certainly rocked that beehive like there was no tomorrow. It was the in thing, and by George, you wouldn't catch me dead without one. I rocked that hairstyle. So let me know in the comment box if you also rock the beehive. But you know, in 2025, we're doing things differently. We're keeping everything subtle and classy, because like I said earlier, less is more. So tone things down in 2025, because we want people to take us seriously in 2025. But my final thing here that we're going to do and do right in 2025 is that we're going to stop worrying about what people think about us. You're not going to live your life. Yes, I've told you, don't do this, don't do that. But at the end of the day, do you, if it makes you happy. But we're looking to present a better version of ourselves in 2025. But that presenting that better version of yourself in 2025 also means not worrying so much about what what other people think about you. Because if you constantly worry about what other people would think, what other people would say, you want to take decisions in life. Oh yeah, but this one, I don't know what people will say. Or you're stuck in a bad relationship. I know I have digressed slightly, but I will mention it. You're in a bad relationship, and rather than you make up your mind and say, okay, this ends in 2025, I am not putting up with this nonsense anymore. You know, he hasn't even put a ring on the finger, and he's slapping you left, right and center, and you're there thinking, yeah, but we go to the same church and people know us together, you know, they know we've been dating for 8 years, and he hasn't put a ring on it. He's slapping you left, right and center, and you're worried about what people will say. Sweetheart, with your 2 left legs, run out of that place fast and start your life afresh in 2025. Let 2025 be the year that you set yourself free from such a terrible relationship and you aim for the stars. You go, you achieve your dreams in life. If you have goals that you have set, go for those goals. Try to achieve those goals, but set realistic goals for yourself so that it's easy for you to achieve. Let us do better in 2025. In 2025, I want my sisters to progress. I want them to succeed. When I say my sisters, I'm talking about you, my friends. Everyone is my sister. That's just how I address people. My sisters, my friends. You know, you divas, I want us all to do better in 2025. I want us to succeed in 2025. So if there's anything that you're aiming for in 2025, let's decide that in 2025, we're going to work hard and we're going to achieve those goals, and we're not going to let anybody drag us back. We're going to eliminate all those unnecessary baggage friends that we shouldn't even have. Friends that every time you take a step forward, they get jealous and they whisper in your ears and you take 10 steps back. Show me your friend and I'll tell you who you are. If you're surrounding yourself with negative friends, lose them in 2025 so that you can progress. You can progress and you can do better in 2025. You can succeed. I know that I've modeled up so many things. You know, we started off with fashion, what we're gonna avoid in 2025. But as friends and sisters, I believe it's necessary for us to also talk about important things. We're not just here for fashion. And I also do relationship advice. Like I say, I mentor, you know, young adults. So I have videos on relationship as well. So that kind of trickled into this video. But yeah, I'm gonna end it on that note, divas, because I don't want this video to be too long. I hope that, you know, this helps you. I hope this helps you to prep for 2025. So I didn't want to leave it to like the 31st or the 1st of January. No, let's drop those baggages and leave them in 2024 and make a new start in 2025. And we have to plan. We have to plan ahead. Okay? So let's do that, divas. I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you so much for your time. If there's anything, you know, that I have mentioned that you feel that, you know, you're going to drop in 2025, please, or you're going to drop it this 2024, it's not coming with you into 2025. If there's one thing that resonates with you, please leave it in the comment box below. Let me know that this video actually addresses, that you found it useful. Comment in the comment box below what thing you will be leaving behind in 2025. Is it a bad habit? What is it? Is it a bad fashion trend? You know, is it that you're going to do things differently in terms of your goal setting in 2025? Leave it in the comments. Let's take this discussion to the comment box, divas. Let's take it over there. All right, my lovelies. Thank you for watching this video, for taking your precious time to watch this video, because I know we're all busy, you know, and we have better things to do with our time. But you took some time out of your precious time to watch this video. I don't take it for granted at all. Thank you so much for rocking with me, for vibing with me. Thank you, divas. I love you so much. And until next time, stay absolutely fabulous, stay beautiful. Remember that Jesus loves you, and I, your girl, your sister, your friend, I love you too. Until next time, stay fabulous. Love you. Bye bye.